evolution of the industry has changed to where record keeping is tremendously more important.
Made a new rule and everybody had to start keeping records.
Everything's documented.
Morning. I'm Angel. We started. I'm the lean champion and food safety supervisor at Underwood Fruit. We pack apples, pears, and cherries. So we started lean in May of 2013, and we started implementing it at the warehouse just to improve our processes. I'm going to discuss the culture within lean, the people involved in lean, and how do you engage them. It's very interesting because when you present lean to a group of people who have been doing a job for 30 years, you know, the question is, why do we need to change? Why do we have to do it differently? We've always done it this way for so many years. Involving the employees was one of our key elements to making lean successful. And I wouldn't call lean a success at Underwood Fruit yet. Lean does take a while to, it takes a while to take its course for you to start seeing results. So training every employee, about 350 employees, small groups. We started educating about the principles of lean, how we can provide more efficient strategies and processes to sort fruit better, to pack the fruit better, and overall just make a better work environment. What we learned was people wanted to see their work. People wanted to see how they were doing. So aside from engaging them into the processes, we put up a performance board by using the plan, do, check, act method that Jeremy just showed you. We implemented a performance board for the production area based around food safety, washing hands, gum on the floor, personal items, cell phone use, etc. So a green X would mean everybody complied that day. A red X, one person did not comply. And so at the end of the month, you go back and evaluate your system, and you figure out what you need to adjust, what areas you need to improve on. And we find currently that cell phones are the biggest concern at our warehouse. Everybody is on their cell phone during work. So you reinforce the positive, you correct and try to figure out a better way to fix or correct the bad behavior, if you will. But in the end, everybody wants to make an improvement. Everybody wants to do a good job, especially the employees who are involved in the process. And more interesting with us, what we found is the different cultures within the one culture at the warehouse. There's so many different types of people involved that you get the people who have been there for 30 plus years, and then you get the newer people who have been there for 2 years. You get them together, and it's not always going to be a very happy meeting, So we found out also that in having employees take the responsibility for a task also helps the process. If you give them the ownership of the responsibility, then it's going to yield better results as opposed to just telling them how to do it. We had Kaizen events, many Kaizen events, which is when you have a meeting and you involved all the people that participate in that area of work. For example, our shipping department, we had forklift drivers, shipping manager, a supervisor for the pallet tagging area, and we all get together, and after attaching a GoPro camera onto one of the forklifts, seeing the time spent and looking for fruit, we concluded that we actually don't have a good inventory system. That's what's taking so long to load a truck, for example. Shipping department is probably our best department right now because we started implementing all these processes with them and involve them as much as possible. Another thing is you will deal in the culture with a lot of negativity. We ran across that. We reinforce it with positive feedback, with reward system. If we get green X's all month, you have a pizza party or something, But you have to keep in mind that the employees are the key to making your lean program a success, whether it's at the warehouse or in the orchard. Visuals are important to also motivate the employees in understanding what it is you want them to accomplish. So, another key item was we had what they call training within the industry, or TWI. We had a lot of supervisors who were placed in supervisory positions without their consent or without them wanting to be supervisors. But being placed in that position didn't come with any kind of training. So taking the training within industry courses helped them a lot understand. We all carry these yellow cards around with us, and it helps us understand, because a lot of people, they get very upset, especially in production. Production is, expects a certain number every day at the end of the day. So you don't have time to actually stop and think about what it is you should do to correct a problem or to correct a situation that's not going the way it should be. So we have these little reminders just for everybody, and it's helped a lot. I think within the next maybe year or two, I think we'll have everybody on board. But like I said, it does take some time. It's not change that happens overnight. It takes a lot of dialogue between employees and management. Just discussing what's expected. And what they should be doing or what should not be done. So, great.
Good.